The question, what does mental health look like, is one of the barriers that stopped me from getting help with my own struggles with mental health in the first place. I was struggling with depression and anxiety, although at the time I didn't realise. I think that it manifested itself in so many different ways. It was a kind of nullity. I think I misunderstood depression. So one of the stereotypical images that's used to depict mental health struggles is the head in hand shot, and I find that really one-dimensional, and it simplifies a very multifaceted experience. I think it's one of the barriers that stopped me personally identifying what was going on with myself, and I think it prevented me for a long time getting help. One of the aims that I had when I first started experimenting with creative portraiture was to try and challenge this stereotypical view of images that surround mental health. I wanted to try and show the many different sides of mental health struggles, and through this new approach to photography that I've been experimenting with, it was to try and blur the lines between the possible and the impossible. I used to photograph myself a lot, mostly because I was the most reliable model I knew. I found I was able to externalise my internal world, I guess, and I found that incredibly cathartic and a way to express things that previously I don't think I was able to put into words. I put a call out online and people responded with their ideas and their different experiences. And I then chatted with people and we sketched ideas and we talked about logistics and where we would do the shoots. Without me planning this, there was quite an eclectic mix of people and experiences and ideas. And in the end, I worked with about 20 participants on the project. So I was really lucky to work with a clinical psychologist called Annie on the project, and she was great. She was a wellbeing consultant, and also without the help of Unlimited I would not have been able to achieve this project to the scale that I have. I'm immensely grateful for the support that they've given me and for believing in this project and helping me realise it. One of the most memorable shoots that I've had is the image I made with Spud, and Spud is suspended above the water. It's the River Taff. We had to get up at 3 in the morning because we began the shoot at 4 in the morning. This particular stretch of river was used by kids because it's a tree that leans out over the river, so we had to get there really, really early to avoid all the traffic, I guess. So, and it was a beautiful morning. It was a special one. There was something about the connection that I had with Spud. I didn't know much about Spud's inner struggles, but I guess I didn't need to. We were just communicating through ideas and through visual language. It's important to say as well, because we're so bombarded with images that are made with AI these days, that none of these images are made with AI. They're all shot from real things, from real locations, and the subjects are in these shots. It's a process of layering up multiple images and putting them together in such a way that it looks like one single image. Some of the feedback that I've got from the work that I create is that people do identify with the images, and it's interesting as well because they might interpret something completely different in these images to what the participant themselves were trying to put across. It's reassuring that the work that we're doing here does affect people, does touch people deeply, and that these images do help people connect as well on a deeper level. There's something about having this image afterwards that helps you change your perspective on your experience. It's kind of like rewriting the narrative around your experience. It's turning a negative into a positive, if that makes sense. So with Sonny, his experience was having a stutter. I think that it was a really important shot. Making an image literally like blown up on the side of the Southbank Centre that would be viewed by lots of people. And I think it's helped him sort of deal with some of the shame surrounding it. I'm really proud of what we've achieved on this project. I've learned a lot about co-creating something that I hadn't really explored before. I'm still not a therapist, but I do think that there is something about creating images in this way that's incredibly cathartic.